Hey, I'm Polina and I'm a top-rated seller on Fiverr. And I started freelancing in 2020 when everyone was already telling me that it's too late. Well, I'm happy to tell you that it wasn't too late, and it's not too late now too. I know that you're struggling now in getting these first orders and that you are almost ready to give up. Been there, done that, I felt it as well. But let me tell you, you're one click away. One click, one message, one order, and it's going to grow like crazy. So let me help you to get it. Hello my fellow freelancers, Paulina here, and I hope you are ready to receive this valuable information that I'm going to share and that you'll be highly motivated to get these first orders after watching this video. Now let's get started. First of all, let's cover the basic things that a lot of people just underestimate and simply don't think about them. And you really can hugely miss out or hugely benefit here. On this side of your screen, you will see a checklist with all the things that I mentioned. Make sure you check all the boxes as we talk about these points. First of all, make sure that you filled out everything in your profile. Add the languages which you can speak, link your own social media account, add your skills in the relevant section, and add all related keywords about that skill over there. Do attach your education and certificates if you have any, and so on. There are a lot of things, and you need to make sure that you didn't miss any. The same applies to your gig. You should fill in all the available things there. Not only your normal title, but an SEO title as well. Frequently asked questions, description, and the list goes on. But don't do it without thinking. Make sure that you're using the keywords you're planning to rank for everywhere and as much as possible. Next, make a professional photo of yourself and use it for your profile picture. People love people. People trust people. It's simple as that. They love to see and know who is actually behind all of these things. They want to connect with the real person, because this way it's easier for them to trust you with their project. But here's an important thing. The photo should give an impression that you are a real professional. And I don't mean here that you need to have a super fancy photo in a suit. Oops, I hope you didn't hear that, but yeah, you know what I mean, in a suit made by a professional photographer. No, it's not necessary. But it definitely shouldn't be a selfie for Instagram, guys. Preferably, the format of your picture should be, as they call it, a portrait shoulders up. The background should be single-colored, so that your potential clients can clearly see your face. And I also think it's very important to look natural. I would say no fancy, funny, or sexy looks here. This is not a place for it, and I'm pretty sure you won't benefit from it. Just like your profile picture, the thumbnail of your gig should also be professional, but also unique and clear. I think with the professional aspect, everything is pretty clear. And you probably can guess that it's important to have your face on the thumbnail as well. The reasons for it are the same as before. But what about being unique and clear? Well, first of all, the picture should differ from your competitors. It should stand out from all the gigs in your niche. I really recommend you to do some research and see what thumbnails your competitors use. Pay attention to the colors, the text, or any other details. Identify some patterns and make your thumbnail similar but different at the same time. I hope you understand what I mean here. Your goal here is to draw the attention of people who are sitting and scrolling the page. But of course in a good way, not by something weird or inappropriate. Also, make sure to make your thumbnail clear. Check how it looks in search. The text should be easy to read and the number of details shouldn't be overwhelming. And also, make sure that the image is not cropped as here, for example. Going further, don't forget to show the best examples from your portfolio, or at least have some examples of your service that your potential clients might like. Make sure that you have a video showing the examples of your work, all 3 images showcasing something relevant to your service, and 2 documents if applicable. If you have your own portfolio website, do mention its URL in the gig's description under the heading My Portfolio, or something similar to this. They need to see it and think, oh, that's exactly what I was looking for. Or, oh, that's exactly how I want my product to look like. Or, oh, it looks like this girl or this guy knows what he or she is doing. I might might need to contact him or her and ask some questions about my project. Just don't leave it empty, that's the most important thing. Again, use all of your opportunities. Now here I would like to add a small disclaimer. Of course there are much more nuances and each situation is unique, each field is unique, each niche is unique, everything is unique. But in this video I'm sharing 4 easy, essential and universal things that might help you to get these first orders in the nearest future. Okay guys, now that we checked all the basics, let's move to the second tip. And this is create more than one gig. I propose you make at least 3 gigs in the same category. This gives a signal to Fiverr about your niche and helps you rank in Fiverr search engine. Of course, this advice works only if you identified your niche before, but this is a whole different topic. I suggest we talk about it in another video next time. Let me give you a personal example so you understand what I'm talking about. I'm a video editor, and when I was just starting, I selected 3 niches in the category of video editing. These were YouTube video editing for events, and social media ads. Later on, only my gig for YouTube video editing began to show some results. Thanks to this gig, I was able to rank my other gigs. And this gig for YouTube video editing wasn't the first gig that I created. Now, imagine what would have happened if I hadn't created other gigs and had decided to focus on the first gig only. Yes, I would have probably never received any orders. You see where I'm going with this, right? You're definitely one click away, but you never know which gig or which niche is the one that will bring it to you. So definitely don't stop on one gig. After you created a couple of gigs in your category, it's time to promote them as much as you can. Yes, don't forget about this and don't underestimate this step. It's very important to attract to your gig as much traffic as you can, especially if you're just starting. Share your gig with your friends, send it to your family chats, or post it on your social media, and probably ask your subscribers to share it with their network. First, use all the free methods you can come up with. And then, if you are ready to invest some money in your business, you can use a paid feature available on Fiverr or other paid features promotions available on other social media platforms. All in all, just get creative with it. This will bring traffic to your gig and help you to get these crucial clicks and impressions. So my next tip is about being online as often as you can, preferably always. I keep mentioning this in my videos. You might think that this is such an obvious and easy thing. Why are you even talking about it, right? That's true, it's very easy. But a lot of my colleagues say that this really influences buyers' wish to contact you. And I agree with them. A lot of my clients actually mentioned that they contacted me because they saw that I was online. And it happened that they needed to get the service as soon as possible. This was one of the main reasons why they decided to leave a message to me. I don't know, there's also something in this online status. When you see this green circle near the profile picture of a freelancer, you think that, oh, this gig is alive. And of course, you also love the fact that there are much more chances that you get your reply quicker. And no one likes to wait, right? So use this knowledge to your advantage. If you complete all the things I mentioned before, trust me, you have all the chances to rank on the first page, even if you're a new seller on Fiverr. I give other tips and share my personal experience of getting ranked on the first page in this video. So click it if you're interested in learning more. But before you do so, please like this video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment and share it with your friends. Alright, I'll talk to you soon, guys. Пока-пока! Oops. or